Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Leo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know I love you for it. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your key to the week this week is the High Priestess. Now I find this really interesting because especially for those of you that are ascendant Leos, the sun in Cancer this week, newly this week, as of the summer solstice on the 21st, or the winter solstice, wherever you are in the world. As of this week, the sun moves into Cancer, and Cancer is, you know, the 12th house for, especially for Leo ascendants. But whether you're a sun, moon, or rising sign Leo, Cancer is 12, so it's the 12th house, right? It's the 12th space before, because it's the sign before. And so what this always suggests to me is that there is something being illuminated, something being revealed, something being highlighted. And in a lot of ways, this can be deeply restorative in a lot of ways, but it does tend to bring up things that need to be either released. It may bring up the past in some way, shape or form, a friend. But because it's the High Priestess, this week I feel like there's going to be something revealed. This is going to be something that you've wondered about, something that you didn't have the information on or to before. And because the High Priestess is hidden things revealed, right? She's hidden knowledge, wisdom, occult knowledge or wisdom that is revealed to us. 12th house is a very occult sort of place as in the zodiac as well. It's also the space of self-undoing, right? So this could be a week where a habit or a bad habit of some sort of yours is highlighted or revealed to you. Something about what you do for yourself, in your life, to yourself. Maybe it's your self-talk, you know, maybe it's the way that you feel about yourself. Something is being illuminated this week that could really give you some amazing insight. Pay attention to your intuitive hunches and nudges this week as well, because the fact that we've got the High Priestess means that in a lot of ways your intuition, Leo's a big cat. Cats are very psychic beings, so utilize that gift this week and allow whatever is coming up from that 12th house space or that 12th place space within you, allow whatever comes up to really be a moment of illumination so that it doesn't work against you. And when it's revealed that there is a pattern or a habit or what's the word, a program or a script that's running in the back of your mind, when it's revealed to you, you might be like, whoa, okay, you know what? I didn't know that was there. I didn't expect to see that, but it makes sense. And now I can do something with it. All right, anyway, sorry, that was very long. For your actions and options, you have the 9 of Swords. So the knowledge, wisdom, or information that comes up this week could very well come through your dreams. It could very well come through, so if you don't have the answer to something or you're feeling frustrated this week, especially, have a nap. I know that sounds really stupid, but you may either have a dream during that space, during that time, that highlights the answer to you or reveals some sort of wisdom to you, or you could wake up feeling so deeply refreshed and restored that you have some sort of epiphany after it. Like, utilize sleep, rest and meditation. Utilize those 3 things this week, because they could really activate or really pull out that knowledge or information that you need to get ahead. That's going to be the medium. Now, that being said, the 9 of Swords is not an easy card, and because it is in the actions and options, get out of your mind this week, right? You need to find a way, because it looks like you'd be ruminating over something or stressing over something, quite frankly. And really, you know, in a lot of ways, this is just you stressing yourself out unduly. If you feel like there's something that comes up this week where you think, you know what, I feel bad about something that I've done or whatever, quite possible with this combination of cards. The best thing to do, let it come up, feel it, say your apology to the universe, to the person, to the whatever, and then let it go. Guilt, shame, fear, they're all lower vibrational energies and they will bog you down. Don't allow that to be the thing that if that's highlighted to you or illuminated to you from within, let that be your message, and let that be the moment where you say, okay, you know what, I'm ready to stop punishing myself now. For your communications and conversations, you have the 8 of Cups. So this week, a lot of you are going to be having conversations with someone from your past, very possible, and also it looks like a lot of you could be having conversations that are going to help you diverge paths with what or who you need to. I don't know, I just get this sense that this week there is going to be a parting of ways. That's what the 8 of Cups is saying to me, and because the High Priestess is in close proximity, there is a sense here that it's like, okay, you know what, I didn't anticipate this, but now that it's happened, I actually feel better for it. For those of you that work for somebody else, this week you could, your exit strategy could appear before you, and that might create like a, am I going to do this? Am I going to It's up to you, obviously. The other thing with the High Priestess as well, like going back to everything else that I've said, it can sometimes represent where we need to get back to basics. So for those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs this week, maybe you just need to trim it back. Having 1,000 different services, not always better for your business. Sometimes it's better just to have a few that you do really, really well. This week you could be streamlining something to do with your business. When it comes to those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, in a lot of ways, I actually feel like this is you addressing the fact that you actually have paid off all of your karmic debts. This is a really scary place to be sometimes, when you have nothing that you owe anyone, nothing that anyone can say that you owe them, nothing that anyone holds over you, because what you do with your time, your freedom, your resources, your energy is all on you, and that's going to reveal to you how you do or don't use your time. That goes for those of you that are retired and no longer working, but it goes for all Leos, sun, moon and ascendant sign at the moment. For your money and materials, we've got the Moon card. So this underneath the 9 of Swords, that can, sorry to say, sometimes that can be the energy of depression. Don't let money, resources, finances, or material things, don't let those things bog you down. All right, it's really important that you don't let these things get the better of you. Now, when it comes specifically to money, you've got the Moon card. Be careful what you're spending on this week. If it doesn't do what it says on the tin, and you need to vet it. So whatever you're buying, whatever you're purchasing, especially if it's a big purchase, if you could, I would say wait until at least the end of this week, if not the end of next week, because at least then we're out of that Mercury retrograde, and he'll actually be, moving forward at that point. But all in all, just suggest that whatever you're buying, be wise. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Moon card is your feet, your ankles, but it's also your lymph system and your lymph nodes. I say just recently, for about 2 months now, part of my morning routine is skin brushing, and I tell you, it like literally not just for my physical body and my skin, but it's actually done wonders for my cognitive function in the morning. I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medical advice, but I can tell you that I've been using that practice now for about 2 months, and it's done wonders for me, really. So maybe try it. For it's good for your lymph system as well, which is why I'm mentioning it. For your home and environment, well, look, you've got the Moon card with the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords, which I find hilarious, because literally just last week, right opposite my home, they decided to set up a building site, which I'm finding hilarious. So it's kind of like a lot of people with heavy Leo or even Aquarius energy at the moment are like, get me the fuck out. For your love and relations, you've got the 8 of Wands. So you've got 2 8s here. 2 8s literally represents the energy of new knowledge and new information. This could be new information coming in about a potential partner if you're single. This could be, and for those of you that are single and you are meeting someone, this could be somebody that you either study with, somebody that you're learning with, or it might even be somebody that is a tutor, a teacher, or a mentor of some type, which is, is wonderful. What I can tell you though is this person does probably live at a distance from from you. And so you're going to be looking at that and asking, okay, how practical or feasible actually is this? You know, what's the true length of longevity that this kind of connection can actually have? Some people absolutely make it work. You know, some people live in other countries and make it work. And that's not to say that it can't or that it won't. It's just saying that this week you're going to be addressing the distance, right? Which is great. When it comes to your, for those of you that are partnered, married, the partner looks like they're being called away for something this week. And the interesting thing is, it does look like it's relatively obscured. Look, I'm not going to lie to you, Leo. It does look like a challenging week. It looks like there's you addressing a lot of your fears, a lot of your challenges, a lot of the things that maybe have taken up a lot of space and time in your inner world for a long time. But what I feel, this is like the grand toilet flush. That's the way that I feel it. It's like this week is going to be all of that stuff. That's what that's what a 12th house transit is all about. Now, yes, this reading is for your sun, moon and ascendant, and the reason I'm talking about this is because obviously the sun is moving through Cancer, which in a lot of ways is the house before, right? Anytime that you have the house before, you're looking at the 12th space. So really, just really interesting. I don't think it's going to be a particularly easy or light week, but I do feel like this could be the week that if you do it right on the internal plane, the fast movement, the forward momentum that comes after it could be really immense. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.